Coming up next on Virginia Outdoor Life, we're headed to our favorite fishing hole. That's why Pungo Ponds is the perfect place to take your family fishing. Plus, great angling might be right outside your back door. We've got tips for fishing the area's neighborhood ponds and impoundments. Spend this half hour outdoors on Virginia Outdoor Life. Next. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the show. This is Virginia Outdoor Life for Saturday, May 3rd. And as you can tell by the sign behind us, we're here at Pungo Ponds, which coincidentally is in Pungo. We're going to do a little fishing in a couple of minutes. But I tell you what, now that spring has finally sprung, this is a great time of year if you're an outdoorsman. Striper season, turkeys, right?
Striper season opened on Thursday. Turkey season is still running. The fish are biting. The big bass are in the ponds. We've got, hopefully by now, the bluefish are going to show up offshore. So yes, it's a great time of the year when the wind isn't blowing.
Exactly. It's blowing a little bit today.
Right.
But now, I know you're more of a saltwater guy,
Yes.
you know, getting the ebb tide out
Right,
there,
there you go.
running out 15, 20 miles into the deep sea.
There you go.
To do your thing. So we thought today when we start the show, we'd do something a little bit more my speed, and I think we all know what we mean when we say that. We're going to go out here with these ponds that they've got out here and show you just what they've got, because they've got some pretty good fishing, you know,
Yeah, they
kind of a
do.
family type thing for people.
And as you'll see, there are a lot of families here. A lot of people bring their kids, and it just makes a great day. And it's really a nice setup they have here. It really is.
Now, Eric, I know you're more of a saltwater fisherman, so I thought I'd try my luck out here on the freshwater. It's in the heart of Pungo. It's Pungo Ponds, and let's go in and see what they've got for us.
Good morning.
Hi, here to go fishing. What do we got to do?
All right, we have 2 ponds, one stocked with farm-raised channel catfish. It's $2.25 a pound. We have one stocked with rainbow trout. That is $3.49 a pound. You have to keep what you catch. You can't throw back. We'll clean the trout for you for 40 cents a pound, the catfish for 50 cents a pound if you want us to. You can bring your own fishing rods, your own fishing equipment, or we have rental rods and reels that rents for $2.50 a day plus tax. Everything's plus tax. We give you bait for the trout. I have night crawlers and chicken liver right now for sale for the catfish. We furnish you a net and a stringer. The trout runs anywhere from 3/4 of a pound up to 2.5. Catfish anywhere from a pound up to 6 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Some may be a little over that.
Right.
You just have to keep what you catch. That's one of the main rules.
Okay, let's go out and try to
Okay.
do it. Like fishing on the banks of the Pearl River right here.
Yeah. Well, the ponds was originally put in here for irrigation purposes for the blueberries, and to try to recoup a little bit of the money back, we decided to make something different, make a family fish place.
All right. Hey, tadpoles, excellent. Catch some of those. All right, here we go. First cast of the day. Oh yeah, can't beat cane pole fishing.
We get the catfish comes from up in South Carolina, and the trout comes from Northern Virginia. And we raise some catfish in the little pens we have over here. The trout comes in already ready to keep. That's the reason there's no throwbacks, because we have to, you know, they'll die once you throw them back in.
This is it. Now I just sit here, right?
You can bring your snacks and sodas and whatever, so you can have a little picnic if you'd like.
You know, the cane pole, not much luck, so we're going to switch over here and try a rod and reel and see if that helps us out any. And yeah. So have you caught anything yet today?
Nope.
Do you think you're gonna?
No.
Oh. How come?
Well, for one, I haven't caught any yet.
Mm-hmm. You think you might, though? Your luck might change, don't you think?
Yeah.
You got anything out there yet, Dustin?
No.
You hoping to?
Yes.
What you gonna catch?
I hope a cat. I hope a fish or 1 or 2. That's the thing I'm planning on keeping them.
Yeah, I know you are.
For
You gonna,
lunch.
is that's what you guys gonna have for lunch? Fresh fish?
Uh-huh.
Dad gonna fillet it for you and everything?
Uh-huh.
So if we catch anything.
Have we caught anything?
You having fun?
Yeah.
Did fun Dad taking you out here and everything?
Yeah, we've been him for a couple times.
Didn't you like it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we've been out here a few times. Bite's pretty slow today, but usually it's pretty good. Catfish and trout.
Mm-hmm. It's a good place to take the kids for a day, get them outside.
Oh yeah, they really enjoy it. It's a good place to bring them. Kids will love it out here. Bring the whole family.
They get excited when you catch a fish?
Yeah, they do. They want to put it on the stringer and then take it home and cook it and eat it.
They cook up pretty good?
Yeah, they cook up real good. They're delicious.
I caught 2.
Cool. What are they, catfish?
Yeah.
Nice. Good size? Good size?
Yeah, the second one was really big. I didn't, just
It's
having
kinda,
fun.
is it the biting kind of slow out here today?
First time.
Oh, really? How do you like it?
It's cool. I like it. It's better than salt water. I
Really?
don't like salt water too much. It takes too long.
Okay.
Then you got to be out there in the water.
True.
No, this is actually my second time. Last weekend I was out here and my girlfriend and I, we didn't catch anything, just a sunburn. Everybody on here caught fish out here but me.
So this week you've shown them up, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to save face.
What do we got down there? How big do you think those are?
I'd say probably 12 inches.
Good
Nice pan size trout.
All right, looks like we got us a little catfish there. Oh, yeah. Well, not a bad size. All right, one down and hopefully many more to go. How about that? That's good eating right there.
It's really a great place. Safe, the water's clean. By it being a private place and the state having nothing to do with the purchase of the fish and everything, you don't need a fishing license and you don't need a trout stamp. There's no limit.
Right. And you guys, I guess for kids who don't want to fish, you got a petting zoo out here, right?
Well, yes, and that for the grown-ups too, because you got a lot of grown-ups that's never seen pigs, and especially the little pot-bellied pigs that we have here. Right now, that's all we have is the pot-bellied pig. But later on, we'll have some fowl, and we're working on getting an emu in here, and probably a little young calf and different things.
It's kind of fun for the whole family.
So how's it going, Bob?
Well, we've caught more rays than we have fish. We got a
that's
couple
all right.
of catfish out of
There you
there.
go.
It's really a good time. We highly recommend you coming on out here. Now, if you want to come out to Pungo Ponds, there's the address. It's 3477 Muddy Creek Road in Virginia Beach, or you can give them a call at 426-FISH, and they will set you up with everything that you need. Well, we've got to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to show you that you can catch fish just about anywhere around here, right?
You got it even in your own backyard.
A very exotic location to go fishing when we come back. Virginia Outdoor Life rolls on from Pungo.
Nice cast. You probably hit one right in the head.
Hey, I'm sure I did.
You're good.
Welcome back to Virginia Outdoor Life. We're out here at Pungo Ponds, and I don't know if you can tell, but technically this is kind of a backyard because
That's
we've got the guys' houses
House
right
right
over
there.
there. And it's just, kind of goes to show you that you don't have to go 30, 40 minutes out of the way. You can fish just about anywhere, including in backyards.
That's right. There are a lot of these canals throughout the subdivisions in Hampton Roads, and they all hold fish.
Okay, and there's one real near where you live too.
It sure is, right in my backyard.
Let's go check it out.
Every spring, the carp move into these canals or drainage ponds in the subdivisions around here. That can be Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, wherever. And they can be taken on quite a few different baits. We try to keep it real simple. And also on some very, very simple tackle. All we're using is just a plain old garden variety spinning reel and spinning rod and a small hook. You can either use a leader like we have here. We have a small leader on there, or just tie it right straight to your line. It's about 10-pound test line. It really, you could use any type of tackle, but spinning works best because you can throw the light bait, which is all you're going to be throwing as a worm. You can throw it out there in the pond. Now, on occasion, you may need to use some split shot if you're fishing the deeper waters. This particular pond where we are is pretty shallow, so we don't need any weight. We just throw it out there and let it sink on its own. Basically, that's all there is to it. I will show you how to hook up, how we put the worms on. These are the baits I like to use. These are called red wigglers. Other people make up a dough mixture. Some people use corn, chicken livers. There's a lot of different baits you can use, but I like these red wigglers. You can buy them at any tackle shop. A lot of your supermarkets sell them. They're very, very common in this area. As I said, we use a small hook, and we just take that worm. They're small, but we don't need a big one. Just take that worm and thread him on there. Keep threading him right on up the hook. And there you have it, ready to go. And we don't just catch carp, we may catch a catfish, a sunfish, a bass, crappie. There's all kinds of fish in these canals or drainage ponds or whatever you want to call them. So just a great thing to do in the spring of the year. Of course, you do need some other equipment. You need a good old lawn chair. You need a convenient tree to lay your rod across, and whatever liquid or solid refreshments you desire, you're welcome to bring with you. One thing, please, do not leave any trash on the bank. It's one of the big problems that we have with access to ponds and all sorts of fishing areas is the people that come in there and abuse the area by leaving fishing line or bait containers or cans or their lunch or whatever. So please, when you're using these ponds in these areas, please clean up after yourself. So let's throw one of these worms out here and see if we can come up with a carp. Like a pickup, little old catfish. Not kicking a whole lot for a catfish. There he is, Mr. Catfish. Got plenty of them in the pond about this size. Occasionally we get one bigger, but this is mostly the size we catch. Putting a little bread out that's kind of a chum. On occasion the carp will come right in and suck that bread right off the surface of the water. We've just had a hard nor'easter and they may not be quite as active as they have been, but we use the bread to chum them up. And of course the seagulls and the ducks are very happy we do that because it helps keep them fed. Little perch. Little white perch. All right. See? Yep. Hey, we got some nice fish in this pond. Yeah. Not a carp, but we'll take him. That's a pretty little white perch. Let me get around here in the sun. Once again, if we were keeping them, nothing wrong with that. Fries up pretty. Got him? Now what we did, I said earlier that we don't normally use a split shot here, but I did put a very small split shot on because I thought perhaps the fish were out a little deeper since we've had a real heavy rain the last 2 days. So I put a split shot on, got the weight out, got the bait out a little bit deeper, and that seemed to work. At least it worked on a white perch. He really hit that, whatever it is. That's a little catfish again, I think. Another little catfish. There he is. Oh, he's going to pull the rod right off the bank. Well, we didn't get any carp, but we got a couple catfish and a white perch, but the real enjoyment of being out here, and of course when you hear a fisherman talk about the real enjoyment of being out here, you can pretty well be sure he didn't catch what he was trying to, but we did see a lot of wildlife, ducks and ospreys, great blue herons, red-winged blackbirds, a variety of wildlife. And this is right in a subdivision right here in Virginia Beach. And if you live in such a place, there's plenty of wildlife in your backyard, so come on out, do a little fishing or just sit there and enjoy the wildlife.
Well, you are right when you say there's good fishing in your backyard, isn't it?
Yeah, we have a good time back there, catch a few catfish and perch, and there really are some big carp in there, believe it or not.
So good eating, you can just walk right outside and catch your dinner.
Catch your dinner.
Sounds good. Welcome back to Virginia Outdoor Life. We've also got a petting zoo out here. If you've never seen a pot-bellied pig, or if the kids haven't, you probably have before, yeah, this is a good place to come. And man, are they hungry.
Hungry little, I guess you got to eat a lot to keep up their body weight. You know what I'm saying? They're in training.
I would think so. Let's go ahead now and open up the outdoor scrapbook because there's absolutely no other way we can seg into it besides saying that. All the pictures sent in by you guys out there. So as always, why don't you give us a start here?
First of all, we have Alan and Katie Hunt of Suffolk. 2-year-old Katie is showing off her very first fish, and it's a nice-sized bass.
It really is. That is great. Nice
It is.
to see the kids out there like that.
Right. She caught it in March in a private pond out in Suffolk.
Okay, way to go, Katie. Anthony Grant from Boykins is here with a 20-pound turkey. This has got a 9.5-inch beard on it. He took it on opening day of this turkey season in Southampton County, so he did a little bit better than we did.
A little bit better than we did, that's for sure. So did Tim Wilkerson of Norfolk, an 18-pound turkey with a 10-inch beard. That one was taken April the 19th in Sussex County, another beautiful animal. Great.
We're going to start to get a complex about our turkey hunting.
Well,
after
you
a
know.
while. Welcome back to Pungo Ponds. Time to give something away for Hot Pride, and we are doing food this week.
Yes, we are.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Never underestimate the power of soup, and that is what we've got here this week, right?
We have a variety of products from Gordon's Chesapeake Classics, and we ran into one of the representatives, and they gave us a rundown on exactly what they have.
Gordon's Chesapeake Classics is a full, complete line of seafood products. We have soups, we have pasta sauces, and we also have clam products. And we use the name Chesapeake Classics because most of the ingredients are right from our very own Chesapeake Bay. We have a specialty soup, a cream of rockfish chowder. We have Maryland crab soup, cream of crab soup, Delmarva sweet corn chowder. We also do pasta sauces not only with clams, but we do it with crab meat. And then we have a great item we call cocktail clams, which is a very unique product. It's a medallion of clam meat that's ready to serve right out of the can. It can be chilled and served with cocktail sauce, or put on skewers and grilled, or just heated up and served as steamers. We're located in Pocomoke City, Maryland, where all our soups are made, which is just above the Virginia border on the eastern shore. And we feel we have a real nice line of seafood products for all your needs, and they're all canned and in the grocery stores now. Down in this market, they're in Farm Fresh, Super Kmart, Walmart Supercenters, soon to be in Food Lion, and we're working on the other people within the marketplace.
And of course, they use everything, indigenous to the Chesapeake Bay.
Exactly, and we're going to give away an assortment of soups and sauces to some lucky listener.
By the way, all this stuff is available at local grocery stores around the area. However, this lucky viewer is not going to have to go there, and the lucky viewer is
John Kleinkirk. Is
All
that
right.
how you would say that? Klein, K-L-I-N, Kirk, K.
that's something like that, yeah.
Or Barbara Gaskins.
Yeah, so if you guys sent a postcard, and congratulations.
Does that look familiar? You just want a bunch of soups and sauces.
We'll be getting it to you real soon. Now, as long as we're out here at Pungo Farms, we got to tell you, they grow a variety of stuff here. Not only blueberries and raspberries, and a lot of fruit that you can come out and pick on the weekends. They also grow elephant garlic, and they make some terrific elephant garlic vinegar and elephant garlic jelly out of this. And I'm telling you, this stuff is fabulous.
And
so we're going
somebody
to give
is
away
going to
one
win
of
those,
each here.
and we'll go down here in a corner where we haven't been in a while.
Okay, what do we got?
We have Stan
Harding. Stan Harding.
Well, hopefully.
With any luck.
With any luck, there'll be some croakers in the bay, some flounder fishing ought to be pretty good, and of course the rockfish.
Okay, sounds good. Have yourself a good rest of the weekend. Go out, wet a hook, do whatever. Just be safe when you do. We'll see you next week. He's Eric Burnley. I'm Bob Matthews.
And y'all take them easy.
Reel that one in, it's a big one. That's gotta be Moby Dick on there. I'm probably all the way on the other side of the bank. Miles, you got dinner tonight. Look at that one, Miles. You're just catching all the fish today. Oh, Miles. That fish is bigger than you are, Miles.